All right, welcome to Epidonate. So this quick one is to set the system up. We're going to start by opening the DevTools here. There we are. So this is the Epidonate page, so the client-side application being served from GH pages. There are github.donate. You can look at the wiki here. I also keep it here. And the code, which I'll move here for convenience. So the wiki and the code. Okay, so now we want to deploy it. So if I go here, you find out the SDK is already loaded. This is the SDK. And we should look for the place where the donate service is available. So set URL. And we find out it expects a local service. Of course, it's not as interesting as a remote service, so let's do it. So I'm going to deploy it directly from GitHub, but I'm going to deploy it in a cloud provider called Replit. It's popular among in training programs. Of course, you could use another one. You could use Google or Amazon. All of those are possibilities. So my replits are here. I'm going to create one. I'm going to call it Donate Demo. I'm going to make it, wrong place. So here I say it's Node.js, and here is Donate Demo. I'm going to keep it public. So everything that is created in this backend is going to be exposed to you, the tokens, everything. Of course, in a real deployment, you'd make it private. So here we go. Give it a minute. Now it's loading. And it's missing the code. So let's go get the code directly from GitHub. Let's use an existing one. So we're going to do this one. So it's Episphere Donate. There it is, Episphere Donate. And now we import it. And all of this is in the public domain. So you'll be able to come to this address and find out exactly what was loaded. Let's give it some space. Nice coming back. It's cloning, and it's going to say we are caught up with the master branch. If you give it a second. Yeah, so let's test it. Checking latest changes. Up to date with main. Fantastic. So now what we do here, this is a Node application. So it's a good idea to look for any dependencies that need to be satisfied, and we are done. So now we're ready to go. If you click here, you get the files. For instance, the main file, which has the instruction is here. This is a Node.js application. By the way, these are the contents of the server file. So if I show you here, it means that it's coming from here. There is the server. These are the methods. Index for the client side, and for those not wanting to use ES6 imports and exports, so using modules, you have the option of still relying on dynamic importing through script tag loading. So that's it. It's okay. I want to see it in GitHub. No problem. There it is. For those who prefer script tag loading, you just have to load it here. Of course, in this scenario, you're importing automatically to an object called Donor, the same one you have here. Whereas if you're doing your own imports, you could call it whatever you want, and it will work all the same. Okay, so I think we are ready. I'm going to start it. There it is. Let's open a new tab. We already get a message from the server. And while this was going, you may have noticed that two folders were created automatically. One with the data, and right now there is no data, so there are no JSON files. What you have is an admin token. You can use to start creating more tokens for admins or users, and the regular tokens, so for users. So this is what we'll be using. So here we are. I'm going to open it in a new tab, so it's more visible. And I'm going to copy, and I'm going to set it as the remote service. So if you go back here, that's what's set. So let's test it before we close this initial demo. So I'm going to pick one of the tokens, it doesn't matter which one, and I'm going to start interacting with the tool. So I get information for whoever was assigned this token, and let's put a rate here so you see the results. And you get information that a valid token was provided, but there is no data associated with it. So we should create some data. Notice this file is going to be created here. So if I now say post, the little default data structure is going to be created. There it is, you have it here. Created that. So let's post something else. Why not? Hello world at some date. Then it closes. Oh, I was missing this one. Right? Yeah, I think so. There we are, successfully posted. And indeed you see now hello. You no longer see the created ad. Just to make sure you see it. So look here. Which means we can also now get it. So if you go here, set a post, we get. And if you want it to get a properly formatted JSON, just have to parse the final results. And there it is. Alright, we close here. Get is documented here, so every command we use, any of the methods, they are documented here in the wiki. Encourage you to have a look. So donna get, that's exactly what we did. Donna get. Alright, see you in a few minutes. Bye now.